orange and blue lights have covered the field and the stadium as these fans on the plains are ready for a big-time matchup. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington State's offense will come out first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have.
Turning it on! Pulls it fired complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. At the 35, he's open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Knocked off his feet.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Got it in the middle, it's Davidson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on third and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looking for a push on fourth down. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. After the run, now to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Isaac. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running it to the right. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On the ground, it's Henderson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. First play of the period will be a second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. It'll be third and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll put in play from the 27, first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The hand to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Ready to try the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Rutgers stopped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Piscataway. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Complete to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and
nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Wood. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he muffs it, a loose football. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got an open man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Into the house. Touchdown, Auburn! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finds a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? The penalty. Wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. Auburn going to work with another 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He caught it. Touchdown, Auburn. And the route is on.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Washington State will have to boot it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Auburn offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires left. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Woods. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tiger. And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Quick pass on the jet motion. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Second down, he'll throw it. He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. movement has been extended. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. It's caught. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to... Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow.